Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to the channel, Tales of the Tarot. I hope you guys had a great weekend. You watched football. Your team won. I didn't watch it this year because I wasn't really interested in who was in the Super Bowl. My first time in a long time. But, alrighty guys, so we're going to do your reading. I'm a little bit behind because I had lost my voice for almost a week. And now it's back. I found it. Alright, so we're going to do Steampunk Tarot to start with. And see our overall energy for my lovely Cancers out there. Alrighty, that's kind of a third of the deck. Let's see, I did see the King of Cups come up, so let's see if it shows up again. It's water, right? King of Cups, he's the ultimate water sign. Yeah, because he's the king. He's been through everything. He's seen it all, as the kings do. Alright. Overall energy to start out with is the Four of Pentacles, guys. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody looks like, well, in this deck, the Steampunk, you see how she's the hands putting that coin, you know, so it looks like they're saving their coins for a rainy day. Could be a little bit stingy, but you might have something that you're planning, and that's why you're trying to put these coins away. Yep, sometimes though, with the Four of Pentacles, it can represent, you know, somebody that's just, you know, very cautious, kind of afraid to lose things, right? So, kind of insecurities as well, but we'll see what the Steampunk book has to say. See the Steampunk. So, let's look at Four of Pentacles for you guys. Let's see. I love reading from this book because it has a little bit of a different meaning than the regular tarot, and they put little fancy quotes in there. Alright, Four of Pentacles. Is a penny saved always a penny earned? Or is it sometimes a penny wasted? Pretty good question. Core meaning for this is gathering power. And that's what I like about the Four of Pentacles in the Steampunk. I like that idea of gathering power, right? Alrighty, and there was a card that fell out underneath. We have this Knight of Wands. Could be dealing either with an earth sign with that Pentacles, or there's Wands. Wands is Knight of Wands. Well, he's very, you know, fast. It's something that could happen really quickly, right? Because it's Wands. It's the second fastest, what do I want to call it? Not sign, right? Because Wands are fire. The fastest next to the swords, right? Next to air. This represents a change of home. It could be a long, you know, journey as well. Could be a young, energetic fire sign. Just Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe you guys have that in your chart. Could be because, you know, Leo is, maybe you have Cancer, Leo. You're born on the cusp. It's always possible. Alrighty, Cancer. Alright. Picking up momentum. Alright. Well, it looks like you're picking up momentum, right? Because that Knight of Wands is pretty fast. Only thing faster of the Knights is the Knight of Swords. Alright, so let's clarify this. Picking up pace for my lovely Cancers out there. Ooh, look at that. Flipped right out. Ace of Wands, guys. Ace of Wands. That's a new adventure, a new beginning, right? So start something new. How exciting is that? And it's got this little earthy thing, right? That golden hand. Alright, so whatever this is, maybe you're saving for something, or you've been saving, right? With that Four of Pentacles. And now things are starting to pick up pace with that Knight of Wands, right? And you're starting something new, a new adventure, right? With that Ace of Wands. Again, that's fire, right? Also could mean represent the birth of a child, if that's, you know, what you're looking for. Already, there's some more cards that fell. I usually take whatever from the top, whether it's facing up or down, it doesn't matter, and then I work my way down. So, alright, so here it is. We got the Page of Wands. Some more fire energy. So if that's not you with that extra fire in your chart, then that means you're dealing either with somebody that has fire in their chart, or you're going to be dealing with somebody that has fire in their chart. Right, because now we got that page. It's a good news, right? The pages are also very active. He's a cheerful, he, cheerful person, right? cheerful thoughts, right? So whatever this new adventure is making you happy there, Cancer. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I like that. Well, there's a Tower moment, though. That's Scorpionic energy as well. The Tower's not always like, you know, sometimes we need towers. We all get towers in life, right? But if we're not seeing things, or like if you're, especially right here, with this Four of Pentacles in the regular tarot, it's, you know, you could be too cautious, right? Too afraid to lose things. And when we focus on that, we're really focusing on lack, and that could be why that Tower is happening, right? As well. But you're also starting something new, and maybe it's something you've never done before, Cancer, and that Tower also could be the reason that's there as well, and it hasn't happened yet. So, you know, again, tarot is just it's just kind of like a roadmap. So, you know, everybody's got free will as well, so just so you know. Alright, whatever happens with that Tower, you got this Five of Cups, right? Look at, okay, that's water. As you know, cups are water. That's you, Cancer. So, whatever that Tower is, it looks like it's got somebody really, really depressed, right? They're feeling a little let down and betrayed by something. It's also loss and sadness. You know, grieving over something as well. Had a little bit too much to drink. He passed out on the counter, or he could be crying his eyes out. And the barmaid, she's looking over at him like, it's okay, because you know why? Look at that. That's all right. Cry if you got to. You know why? It's okay. It's okay to cry because it replenishes the soul. It's like I call them soul tears. Because here it is. We have the Wheel of Fortune, fated karmic destined event that's headed your way. And you're just going through the grieving process. But once you're through it all, you know, you're going to be dropping those burdens, right? That Ten of Wands. So you've been carrying those burdens. You'll be dropping those, right? Once you drop those burdens, there's that Two of Wands right there. The Two of Wands is about possible partnerships too. It's the initial accomplishments, right? It's also about taking risks and leaving your comfort zone. Again, very, lots of fire in here. Lots of fire. Yep. Whoop. Now we got the Page of Cups. Okay, so that Page of Cups, it's also something small, but that's okay. It's movement, right? So it's a happy news. It's going to make you emotionally happy, right? It's also, you got to be careful. You want to make sure you don't have your head in the clouds, right? Because that's not a good thing. But to me, you know, it's something small with that Ace of Wands. It's clarifying that Ace of Wands. There's that Six of Pentacles. It's balancing out, right? So that right there has also got that Justice with the balancing of the scales, right? So I would almost want to say that there's some kind of, you know, some kind of karmic justice happening with your finances there, Cancer, right? You know, and then balancing out. Maybe you've been giving too much. Maybe people have been giving too much to you. Now you're going to find a way to balance that out with that Page of Wands, right? Because that Tower is going to lead you here, right here, guys, to your Ten of Cups. All right, that Ten of Cups, you know what that is, right? It's all about commitments, you being contented in love, right? It's your marriage card, the happy home, emotional stability, right? So, and that's funny because that's clarifying that Tower. Okay, here, let me show you. All right, it's clarifying that Tower. I love it when the cards come together like this. It's really cool. Look at Cancer, right? So that Tower moment, like I was talking about, sometimes we need it, especially if we're, you know, holding on too tight. Like this Four of Pentacles in the regular tarot deck, right? You know, feeling afraid and mobile. And when that Tower happens, right? There's that Ten of Cups. You might have to leave somebody behind, right? That's why you might feel sad about that. You know, it's not always easy having to walk away from people, leave people behind. Emotions, I don't know about you guys, but me being triple Capricorn, it's hard for me sometimes to handle my own emotions. But with that Ten of Cups, guys. Look at that. Here's that Four of Wands. Now, we know the Four of Wands is the 11-11 card, right? So that's really cool. It's all about stability, making marriage plans. So once this Ten of Cups comes, right, that person that's coming, it could be somebody you know. It could be somebody new. Put it where it fits in your story and your situation there, Cancer. But this is beautiful, right? That Ten of Cups leading to that Four of Wands there. Absolutely. And there it is. The King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is the slowest moving person in the deck. Right? But he's a very successful man. He's seen it all. You know, financially. He's been through it all. You know, he's also abundant. He's safe. He's kind and reliable. You know, he's a great provider. So, you could be dealing with, we did start out with Pentacles, so if you don't have Earth in your chart, then we are dealing with a King of Pentacles for you guys. That is awesome. Fantastic. I love it. So, we're going to clarify just a little bit more with the Gilded Tarot. But I want you to see, right, so that Tower moment, right? This Tower moment that causes you to grieve some stuff, yeah. I don't know your situation, so it's kind of hard because there's a lot of things that we could grieve about in this situation here. Could have, you know, left a long-term relationship, right? So maybe that relationship would cause a lot of burdens, right? Maybe you were carrying the whole load and you had to let it go, and that's why you were saving your pentacles as well, right? Putting money together, putting it on the side, right? And then making that really fast action with that Knight of Wands there. Yep. And then going on a new adventure. A new adventure. Uh-oh. And this Page of Cups is clarifying that too, right? So, you know, whatever that is, it makes you happy. I can see that new adventure, whether it's just, you know, you doing it on your own, you know, or with somebody. Maybe you might do it on your own at first, right? You know, because again, we have this Page of Wands, right? So you're being happy. You're happy to do that, right? Maybe you cause a Tower moment for someone else. Maybe this isn't the Tower for you. Maybe you left somebody out. You had to move on, right? And now they're sitting around crying over spilled milk. It's possible too, right? However, that Wheel of Fortune, that's about fated, karmic, destined events that are turning in your favor, could also be turning in this other person's favor too, right? And maybe you guys grow apart, right? Because now maybe both of you had to drop those wands. And with that, I love this one here. She's up there, up high, right, on the mountaintop with the lights on, overlooking everything. She's looking out there. You know, she's planning, seeing what's out there, right? And then that happy news, right? That new, it's small, but you know what? Sometimes we need even small things to get us going, right? So, there it is. This is about sharing. Maybe you received a financial gift or about to receive a financial gift. If there's somebody, Cancers out there going through divorce, maybe the settlement's coming in as well. And now you can go find your 10 of Cups, things that make you happy, right? Or maybe there's somebody you already know in your life. Or if not, they're about to, right? Because now we got that Four of Wands, planning something, right? A celebration. This is in the near future with this King of Pentacles. Now, tarot, as we know, is not gender specific. So, there you go. Unless you have Capricorn or Earth, Taurus, or Virgo in your chart. Alright, so we're going to clarify it just a tiny bit more. See what comes out with that Gilded Tarot. Alrighty. But so far, Cancer, this is looking pretty fantastic. You know, we all have rough times in life. We all have rocky moments. You know, especially when we're going through a change and a transformation. So, it looks like there's a Cancer out there. Might have been saving their coins, their pennies and stuff, so to speak. Well, we know not pennies. Obviously, they wouldn't get very far. Alrighty, but if this sounds familiar, looks like your story, Cancer, if you could do me a favor and tap that like button, I'd truly appreciate it. subscribe if you'd like to hear more. And also leave me a comment. I always love to hear from people. And see how everybody's doing. It's a good way to connect with more people out there. So, that's a lot of cards. Alright, so let's clarify these cards a little bit more for my Cancerians. Alright. Okay, we've got a few cards that fell out. 4 cards already. So the first one that flipped out was the Six of Cups. 6 of Cups, so more water energy. Now that's about being with your old friends, right? Happiness from the past. Maybe there's somebody in your past, Cancer, out there that, you know, that made you feel happy. Maybe you guys were friends in school. Now, just because, you know, it talks about old relationships, old situations and everything, but I like to think that if we're going back to somebody from the past, it's going to be somebody with fond memories, not somebody that was some jerk butt, right? You know, that's to me not the Six of Cups. That's a nostalgia, right? That's happiness. Alrighty. Well, I did say that there was some kind of love situation, right? There's that Three of Swords energy. Maybe you, like I said, you guys parted ways. That's why you were saving your pentacles, right? Saving your money, putting some money aside. You know, maybe somebody put you in a third-party situation. Maybe you put someone in a third-party situation. Right? It's possible. Alrighty, but here we go. Here's that Three of Cups, celebrating with your friends. Right? So more Cups energy. More Cups energy. And now we got another page. A Page of Pentacles. Now that Page of Pentacles, that's a good one to have too. It's all about, you know, good news on the financial end of things, yes. And it could be small. Maybe you're going to get some extra money in your taxes, right? So you can move away from that third-party situation, right? And find your own happiness until your extra special person comes in your life. And maybe that's not what you want right now. Maybe you'd like to enjoy your coins, making money. You know, so... But that Page of Pentacles is very earthy, very goal-oriented, right? So, alrighty guys, so now on the bottom of the deck, here it is again, that Ten of Wands. But I like the other one better than this one. But it is double confirmation, right? You've got the Ten of Wands. This one over here on this side, on your left side. That one right here, he looks like he's really carrying it, like he's working really hard, right? And the other one, she's got that wand in her hand, and she's carrying the rest of them, you know? But she's got that wand to help her with the other wands in the back, right? So, whatever that is, guys, you gotta... Because now we got that tower, right? And that tower with the Ten of Wands, right? So you are completing this cycle. Finishing that up. And here we go again. Another Two of Wands there, Cancer. Right? Two of Wands again. More confirmation. Alrighty. So you accomplished whatever it was that you set out to accomplish. But either getting your own place, getting separated, you know, doing things on your own, getting into your own life. Right? You know. Doing your own thing, Cancer. But this is about taking risks, right? Leaving the comfort zone. And here's that Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign as well. If you don't right now, maybe you're about to be dealing with one, right? Because that's a beautiful card too. This is about financial success. It's material security, right? You know, it's also about legacies, foundations. Well, not that one. That's the 10. But the 9, it's about financial success, right? It's about being self-sufficient, right? That's that. And there we go again, the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. So whatever this is going on, whatever caused you guys to save money for a rainy day, well, you know, that's okay because it's leading you to where you need to go. Let the tower fall. Because you are guaranteed success, guys. Also, I wanted to show you at the bottom of this deck over here. I didn't show you the card that's upright. It's the Six of Swords. Which, if you're going to get a swords, I'd like, you know, that Six of Swords. It's all about harmony after, you know, a long, arduous strain, which you can see. That's why you're saving those Four of Pentacles. So, yep, alrighty. It's about accepting your lessons, you know, whatever lessons are there for you, and moving on. Alright, guys, so we're going to pick a couple of the Divine Doggy Dog Wisdom cards right here to close out your reading. But hang in there, you know. It can't rain all the time, and it doesn't rain all the time. And once you get through this moment in time, you know, and allow yourself to take some risk, Cancer, it's going to lead you right straight to your Pentacles with that King, right? So, we got 3 cards that came out. They're really hard to shuffle. Gratitude. Give thanks. Absolutely, guys. Give thanks. Nothing better than giving thanks, because the more thanks that we give, the more like this, right? Where it balances out when we're giving and receiving. We're creating balance, right? So, allowing, let it happen. Let it happen, guys. Right? Tower's here. It's forcing you to change, right? Maybe you're going to have to look at some emotions that you might have had buried deep inside, but that's okay. That's okay. Because that's how you release that stuff, right? Because then here comes that Wheel of Fortune, guys. That Wheel of Fortune. You know, and then also, here's this, acceptance, right? Remember we just talked about that? Lessons and blessings, right? With that Six of Swords.
Hi, Captain. How are you today?
Oh, there you go. It says acceptance. Loving what is. Absolutely, guys. Alright, well, that's your reading, Cancer. I hope it was helpful and insightful. Whatever fits, keep that, and if it doesn't fit your situation right now, that's okay. You know, I'll catch you next time. But for now, whoever's resonating, please let me know by tapping that like button. I'd love to hear from you as well. I truly appreciate it. It lets me know I'm connecting with you guys, and also it helps the channel grow. So thanks so much, Cancer. I hope you have a great week, and I will catch you soon. Aloha.